Sweet. All right, hey everyone, Zach with Modal AI, and I'm going to be showing you how to stream 720p 30 FPS encoded data from VOXL camera server to VOXL streamer. On my bench right now, I have a VOXL 2 connected to an Ethernet cable, so I'm just on the LAN. I am also using a Sony IMX412 camera. So, the first thing you do is you ADB shell into your VOXL 2. And you are going to configure your cameras. So the best and easiest way to do that is you type in VOXL configure cameras. And if I hit enter immediately, you'll see that I'm missing a camera config ID. So in my case, the IMX412 is just a high-res camera. So I'm just going to put the number 8 after VOXL configure cameras. I hit enter and boom. Now that generates a file in etc modal AI voxel camera server.conf. If I go into that, you'll see that I have all of this information. So I have my frame rate, my camera ID, the preview width, preview height. So just a bit of information dump. The preview width and preview height are the dimensions of the frames that are going to VOXL portal. The stream width and stream height are the dimensions of the video getting streamed to VOXL streamer. And the record width and record height is the dimensions of the video being saved on disk. So for the IMX412 in particular, 4096 is not supported, so I have to use 3840. And other than that, no other edits should be done. So I just save that file, and that's it. Now I'm just going to do a sudo system control start, or in our case restart, VOXL camera server, just like that, and bam. If I do a VOXL inspect services, you will see that VOXL camera server is running. So now what we do is we configure VOXL streamer, and so that can be done with VOXL configure streamer -I. And in this case, this is where we do some new stuff. So originally, we would just put high res in here to tell VOXL streamer to pull from the high res pipe, and that's just streaming YUV data. In our case, though, we want to pull from the H.264 encoded frames. So you put high-res underscore stream, just like that. You hit enter, and you'll see now that my stream is the high-res stream at a bitrate of 1 megabit per second and all this other jazz. So if I go into this file, because we have to edit one thing, you'll see that we have this thing called a decimator, and that's basically telling VOXL streamer how many frames to process. So a decimator of 2 means that we're going to process every other frame that comes in. So I'm going to change that to 1, so that means we are processing every single frame that comes in, so we're going to get a truthful 30 frames per second. And in this case now, all I do is I type in sudo system control start VOXL streamer. It'll take a second to run. Now I type in VOXL inspect services. You should see now that VOXL streamer is running. If you want to enable it, you just change the start right here with enable. And so if I check my my IP address, you'll see it's 10.1.10.71. So I'm going to open up VLC. I'm going to open a media. I'll go to network, and I'll type in RTSP 10.1.10.71, port 8900 live. I hit enter. And bam, there we go. We are streaming video now over the high-res camera, and there I am. So that is how you stream encoded H.264 data from VOXL camera server to VOXL streamer.